Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video today. I'm just going to be going through 5 compound movements that are fundamental exercises to implement into your program to work from home or if you're in a busy gym. So resistance bands are so diverse in what you can do with them. You can do some conditioning work, you can do high intensity training, strength training. There's so much that you can do with them. Today, we're going to look at 5 strength training movements that are going to take your training to the next level just by using these. Again, great for using at home, great for using in a busy gym, and just to manipulate your body, manipulate the muscle tissue, and to get awesome results. Okay, so to begin, we're going to start off with the military press. And the way that you use the band for this is you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to drive your body weight through the heel. Okay, so we keep the bottom part of the band, the kind of anchor point of the band, nice and stable. We're going to use a motorbike grip to begin, so that's how I like to call it, just to give you a bit of an image. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to tuck the elbows on the inside of the band. Okay, so now we're now supported by the elbows. I also like to tuck my thumb underneath the band as well, just to support the wrist slightly. Okay, so what we're going to do from here, we're going to keep those abs nice and tight. We're going to drive the band up into the air above your head, and we're going to slowly bring the band back down. So we're going to focus on the eccentric part of the movement. So it's going to be a 1 up, 1, 2, 3 down. 1 up, 1, 2, 3 down. 1 up, 1, 2, 3 down. Okay, the good thing about this is that downward force, the band is pulling you down as well. So you've really got to keep the muscles under tension for a longer duration of time in order to complete the movement. Now, the difference by using this compared to a bar, obviously a bar you've got a little bit more of a freer range of motion. The bar you can use heavier weights, more resistance and things like this. But this is an awesome piece of equipment to use, especially if at home or if you're in a busy gym, the gym's quite full, great to use. Okay, so now we're going to break down the bent over row, a really, really good movement for developing the biceps and the back and the lats. Again, we're going to use the purple band to have a little bit more resistance, and we're going to set up very similar how we did with the deadlift. So we're going to step into the band, and we're going to push away. So there's that tension down at the bottom of the band now. Again, bend the knees very slightly, and I want you to push your bum backwards, okay, so the back stays nice and straight. I don't want to see us like a caveman, kind of arched over. Push the chest through the arms, so the back stays nice and straight. We're going to grab the band just below the knee, so you should get that loop in the bottom of the band now. The band goes back, and a little bit more resistance on that. Okay, arms nice and straight. So we're going to stretch the lats out, and then we contract by retracting the elbows, pulling the elbows backwards, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and slowly releasing. Okay, one teaching point for that is the belly button should be over the top of the toes, and we can squeeze the elbow backwards, engaging the lat. Okay? Again, really good thing to use, good for the resistance, keeps the movement strict at all times. Okay, so for this next part, we're going to look at the resisted squat. Now, the band's going to effectively work the same as how a bar would. The bar would be pushing you down into the floor. So as we extend upwards, the band's going to create more resistance for us. So on the way back down, the band almost kind of relaxes, okay? So we're going to keep it nice and slowly on the way down, roughly around about 3 seconds down. As soon as we hit 90 degree at the knee, we're going to explode from that bottom part and stand back to the top, okay? Set up in a very similar way, feet shoulder width apart, bring the band up to the shoulder height, okay? And for this, we're going to use it very similar to a goblet squat. So on elbows tucked in, elbows pushed forward very slightly, okay, like this. Reason being is because when people squat sometimes, you can see them come back into that caveman, okay? So this just allows us to keep the back nice and straight. So we're going to go from here, get your feet into a comfortable position. From there, so 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay, just keeping those elbows there is allowing me to stay a little bit more upright rather than back into that caveman. So like I said, the band helps bring that resistance down into the floor. You're then using the quadriceps, the glutes and the hammies to control it, to then explode back to the top. Okay, so we can also use the bands for a chest press. You can also use it to resist your press-ups. So what we're going to do, we're going to wear the band like a backpack. Okay, so arms go through, you've got a separation there, so it's nice and comfortable on the arms. We can practice just by pushing the band through, checking out the resistance. What you can do, you can then lay on the floor. So now that resistance is now trapped into the body, and we can accelerate away, making sure we're contracting the pectoral muscles. So again, accelerate up, 3 seconds down, just like that. Remember what I said before as well, depending on what band you're going to use, can depend on the resistance. What we can then do is drop it down into a press up with the band around the back. So we get into our set position, so make sure the band is comfortable on the body. From there, back to the top. This time I'm going to show you the deadlift, but we're going to be using a purple band. Now the purple band is a little bit thicker, there's a little bit more resistance to it, so it should make you work that a little bit harder. So setting up the deadlift with the band, same rules apply. We're going to step into the band and we're going to go shoulder width apart, okay? I want you to push your foot across in the band so that at the bottom, we've got that resistance there, okay? All I'm going to do, I'm going to rest the band on my hips. Okay, so I can let go now, there's resistance there. We're going to set up by bending the knees very slightly. We're then going to push the hips backwards. Okay, so we're going to accelerate backwards so the back stays nice and straight. I'm going to turn side on so you guys can see. So from here, we're going to push the band backwards. And what we can do, we want to aim to grab the band down by the ankle. So as low to the ankle as we can to create the most amount of resistance for the hamstrings, glutes and core. Okay, so push the chest through the arms, engage those lats. Okay, nice and low, and we accelerate to the top. Hinge down, push the bum back up. Down, back up. Okay, very similar. You can use this if you're in a busy gym. All the guys are staring at themselves in the mirror on the bars. Great to use. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. More to come very soon. Check me out on Facebook, Taylor Wilson Transformation Coach, and also Instagram @Taylor PT Wilson.